Sit down. Close the door. Do you know why I asked you to stay after class? It's not about your attendance. You're always here. In fact, you're usually the first one here and the last one to leave, which is exactly the problem. Look at this essay. The Impact of Victorian Morality on Modern Literature. Technically, it's perfect. The structure is flawless, the citations are meticulous, your grammar is better than half the faculty's. But it's hollow. It's safe. You're writing what you think I want to read. You're quoting the textbook back to me. I wrote the textbook. I know what it says. I want to know what you think. You have a brilliant mind. I see it when you participate in discussions. But on paper, you hide. Why? You're afraid of being wrong? In my classroom, you are allowed to be wrong. You are allowed to take risks. That is how you learn. Redo it. I'm not accepting this draft. I want it rewriting by Monday. And I want your voice in it this time, not mine. Also, don't look so terrified. I'm not failing you. I'm pushing you because I know you can handle it. Now, before you go, the department is mandating a Secret Santa exchange for the advanced seminar. Administrative attempt at holiday cheer. Required participation. Pick a name. Who did you get? Ah, Miss Miller. Easy enough. A scented candle should suffice. I am merely facilitating. I don't participate in games. Usually. Though I suppose there are exceptions. Focus on your essay. Monday. Miller. Passing. Johnson barely. Enter. Ah. You again. Back so soon? It hasn't been Monday yet. You forgot your scarf? I believe I saw something draped over the third row. Go check. Idiot administration. Holiday cheer. Waste of resources. Did you find it? Good. It's 20 degrees out there. Try to retain your body heat. You need it for brain function. While you're here, where is the bowl? The Secret Santa bowl. Yes, I know everyone picked names yesterday. I need to verify something. Administrative oversight. Here it is. Just checking the distribution. Why are you looking at me like that? Professors are allowed to audit class activities, especially when I need to ensure a specific outcome. Never mind. Just remember what I said. Academic integrity isn't just about citing sources. It's about honesty. Honesty in your work. Honesty in your interactions. Honesty in your choices. You have your scarf. You have your essay assignment. And you have my concern regarding the icy path. Go home. And be careful walking back. The paths are icy. I've already seen 3 students slip near the library. I don't want you missing the deadline because of a concussion. That would be inconvenient. That was a joke. Go. Wait. Take this. It's an extra hat. I keep it in my drawer. It's ugly, but it's warm. Your ears are red. Just take it. Return it on Monday. Okay. Let's see who really got her name. Johnson? No, absolutely not. There. Now. Name? Professor Zen. Much better. Settling down, please. We have a lot to cover before the break. Before we begin the lecture on Victorian repression, I see the Secret Santa exchange has begun. There are an alarmingly large number of reindeer-themed bags on desks. Try not to let the crinkling of wrapping paper interrupt my lecture. I noticed a package on your desk as well. Gloves? Cashmere-lined. Leather. Touchscreen compatible. Practical. Much better than the scented candles I see elsewhere. Whoever drew your name, you think it's Ryan? Ryan from the back row? Why would you assume that? He smiled at you. Ryan smiles at the whiteboard. The boy is simple. I highly doubt he has the sophistication to choose high-quality leather. He likely would have bought you a stuffed bear holding a heart, or a bracelet made of string, or a gift card to a fast food chain. Common, cliché, uninspired. You deserve substance. These gloves are specific. They aren't generic winter wear. They are lined with cashmere. Do you feel the difference? It's warmer than synthetic fibers, and softer. They fit you perfectly. I imagine the buyer had to estimate your size carefully, perhaps by observing you during class. Almost as if someone noticed your hands are always cold in this drafty lecture hall. I've seen you blowing on them between notes. It's distracting. But presumably, Ryan is very observant. A miracle considering he can't observe the difference between a simile and a metaphor. Put them on. Good. Now, open your textbooks to page 394 and tell Ryan to stop waving at you. It's distracting and annoying. Come in. Ah, the revised essay. On time. Good. Better. Much better opening statement. Morality as a cage. Interesting phrasing. I see you're wearing the gloves. They suit you. Ryan again? You're going to thank him after class? Is that necessary? It's a secret Santa. Emphasis on secret. If you thank him and he didn't buy them, it will be awkward. You're 99% sure? Your confidence in his competence is baffling. Look at the stitching. Look at the brand. That is not a student budget gift. That is an investment. Ryan eats instant noodles for every meal. I've seen him in the cafeteria. Maybe your Secret Santa is someone who actually understands quality. Someone who values you. Your work. Values your work. And your comfort. Because how can you produce excellent analysis if you're shivering? It's a practical investment in your academic success. Nothing more. Why are you looking at me like that? I am simply analyzing the logic of the gift, like we analyze a text. Authorial intent. The intent here is clearly care. Leave the essay. I'll grade it tonight. I'll email you if I have any substantive concerns. And don't be too disappointed if Ryan looks confused when you thank him. Some men are oblivious. They don't pay attention to the details. They don't notice when you're cold, or when you're tired, or when you're pretending to understand a concept because you're too polite to interrupt. And some are just watching from a distance, waiting for you to notice, waiting for you to realize that nice isn't enough. That's general life advice, not about the gloves. The final exam will cover everything from the Bronte sisters to Wilde. Study the notes on subtext. It is crucial. Class dismissed. Not you. A moment, please. Here. Part 2 of the Secret Santa saga. Open it. Dark chocolate. Sea salt. 70% cocoa. Your favorite? I know. I assumed. You often bring a dark chocolate bar to the seminars. Ryan is so sweet? Yes, Ryan. The paragon of romance. It's chocolate, not a marriage proposal. Calm down. You're smiling at it. Stop smiling at the chocolate like it's a person. If Ryan knew you that well, he wouldn't have asked subtext of what in class today. The boy has the depth of a parking lot puddle. This gift required observation, attention to detail. It's not just a snack. It's a preference, a specific taste. You going to text him? Right now? No. No phones in the classroom. Class is over, but the rule stands. Just enjoy the chocolate. You don't need to attribute it to him to enjoy it. He probably eats milk chocolate. Like a child. Or worse, white chocolate. The man is a culinary disaster. This chocolate is imported from Belgium. It's sophisticated. Like you. Like your academic performance. Usually. Go, study. Review the chapters on Austin. Pay attention to the social dynamics, the unspoken rules, the things people say when they can't say what they mean. It might be relevant to the exam. And share that with no one, especially not him. Go, before I give you detention for bad taste in men. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You're early for office hours. You look upset. Sit down. What happened? You asked Ryan about the gloves and the chocolate. And? What did the prodigy say? He said, maybe. Maybe? He took credit? He actually... The audacity. He didn't say yes, but he didn't say no. He let you believe it. Because he wants you to like him. That is unethical. Dishonest. He didn't buy those. He doesn't know where the artisan chocolate shop is. It's across town. He doesn't know you have poor circulation in your hands. He just saw an opportunity and took it. Why does it matter? Because credit should go where it is due. And you shouldn't be admiring a liar. You think he's Shy? He's not shy. He's opportunistic. Forget Ryan. Focus on the gifts. Do they feel like him, or do they feel like someone else? I'm speaking hypothetically. Of course, just be careful with your gratitude. Don't give it to people who haven't earned it. Gratitude is a currency. Don't devalue it. You're valuable. Don't waste it on Ryans. Now, about your thesis statement. It's still weak. Victorian women wore corsets. Yes, and water is wet. Dig deeper. What did the corset represent? Restriction? Support? Or a cage they learned to live in? Like professional boundaries. Rewrite the intro. What are you doing here this late? The library closes in 10 minutes. I'm faculty. I have a key. I saw the light on. You look exhausted. You're searching for the Modernist Criticism anthology? It's been checked out for weeks. There are only 3 copies. You can't write your final paper without it. Don't panic. Breathe. I hate it when you panic. It unsettles me. Here, take this. It's my personal copy from my office. Consider it a supplement to the Secret Santa exchange. Not from your Secret Santa, just random kindness. You think Ryan left this for you? Ryan does not own a first edition of Modernist Criticism. Ryan probably thinks modernism is a type of furniture. This is from the universe, helping you succeed. Because you deserve to succeed. You work harder than anyone in that class. I see you. I see you highlighting every line. I see you in the front row fighting to stay awake because you worked a double shift. I see you. Look at the margins. There are notes. Use this argument. Weak premise. Compare this to Eliot. Read them. They might help. They're extensive. I may have gotten carried away rereading it last night. Yes, the handwriting is familiar. It's standard academic script. We all write like this. It's font Times New Roman in human form. Just take the book and go home. Sleep. If I see you here in 20 minutes, I'm deducting points from your final grade. That is an order. Good night. Ryan, honestly. As if he knows what a margin is. Come in. You want advice? I am a professor of literature, not a guidance counselor. But go on. Ryan asked you out. And what did you say? You said yes. Why? Because he gave you gloves? Because he gave you chocolate? He didn't give you those things. He is lying to you. And you are falling for it because, what, he has nice hair? This is ridiculous. You are brilliant. You analyze complex text for a living. How can you not read the subtext here? What subtext? The subtext that he is a fraud. And he is using my gifts to woo you. I didn't say that. I said, my gifts? No, I said, fine gifts. High quality. You misheard me. Sit down. You look pale. I am not jealous. That is absurd. I am your professor. I am concerned about academic integrity. Lying about a Secret Santa exchange is a violation of the honor code. Technically. Just don't go out with him. Please. Why not? Because he's temporary. He's a semester fling. He's a distraction. For your own sake, he's boring. You'll be bored to tears in 10 minutes. He'll talk about his fraternity, or his car, or his gains at the gym. And you'll be sitting there thinking about Wolf and Joyce, and you'll realize you're alone in the conversation. You need someone who challenges you, someone who knows what you need before you ask, someone who knows that you take your coffee with 2 sugars and oat milk. Does Ryan know that? I didn't think so. Think about it. Dismissed. And wear the gloves tonight. You're still here? The building is empty. Even the janitors have left. Studying for the final? You're shivering. The heating turns off at 8 p.m. It's 10. Put this on. It's my coat. It's wool. Don't argue. You're turning blue. And drink this. Coffee. 2 sugars. Splash of oat milk. How do I know your order? I observe. I've seen you with those environmentally conscious cups in the morning. I pay attention to my students. Not all of them. Just the ones who matter. I mean, the ones who show potential. Why are you working so hard? You have an A. You know that, right? You don't need to destroy yourself over this exam. It's not about the grade. You want to impress him? Impress who? Me? You're trying to impress me? You did that weeks ago, when you argued with me about Gatsby. It was refreshing. You don't need to freeze out there to impress me. Drink your coffee. It might actually be decent. I stood over the barista while he made it. Intimidating him was necessary for quality control. I'll stay until you're done. I have grading to do. But I'm not leaving you here alone. Not tonight. I'll drive you back to the dorms when you're finished. Because it's on my way. It's not. I live in the opposite direction. But you don't need to know that. Read. I'm right here.
Ryan, a moment.
I noticed you speaking to Miss before class about the gloves she is wearing. You told her you have good taste? Interesting. Since those gloves are Italian leather, imported, and you asked me yesterday if Europe is a country. Listen to me. If you continue to claim credit for gifts you did not purchase, I will audit every paper you have submitted this semester, and I will find the plagiarism. There isn't any? I'll look harder. Do we understand each other? Good. Tell her you were mistaken. Tell her the Secret Santa is anonymous. Now get out. I hate teenagers. Oh. You're still here. How much of that did you hear? Enough? Italian leather? Yes, I may have shouted the specifics. Come here. Front row. Sit. We need to talk. About Ryan. And about the gloves. And the chocolate. And the book. And me. And why I know so much about your Secret Santa gifts. You've probably deduced it already. If A equals B and B equals C, you rigged it. I rigged it. I put my name on the slip you drew,
and I put your name on the slip I drew. It was surprisingly easy. I wanted to be the one, just for a few weeks, in secret. I wanted to specifically be the one to make you smile. Are you angry?
You're leaving? It's barely 10 o'clock.
You look you look cold. That dress is insubstantial against the wind. I look nice? Yes. You look stunning. But you're shivering. Where is your coat? The one I gave you. I mean, the one you had yesterday. Ryan has it? Of course he does. Because why would he bring his own coat when he can take yours? Chivalry is truly dead. Come with me. My car is heated. I'm not kidnapping you. I'm driving you home before you get hypothermia. Unless you prefer to wait for Ryan to finish his whatever he's doing by the punch bowl. That's what I thought. My car is this way. It's parked illegally in the dean's spot. One of the perks of tenure or apathy. Let me open the door for you. Get in. We can still have standards, even if he doesn't. Even if the rest of the world has forgotten how to treat someone like you. I'm not yelling. I'm just frustrated. You stood there for 20 minutes. I timed it. 20 minutes in a sleeveless dress in December, while he drank punch. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be monitoring you, but I can't help it. When I see you settling for less warmth, less conversation, less care, it irritates me. Professionally speaking, of course. Buckle up. Sit close to the vent. Better? Good. Now tell me, did you actually enjoy the punch? Or were you just being polite? Because it looked like pure glucose syrup from here. Better? You're still shaking. Here. Turn the vent toward you. Sorry. Your hands are freezing. Where are the gloves? Ryan said they looked bulky. Ryan is an aesthetic illiterate. And a fool. Those gloves were chosen for warmth, not for his approval. Why do you care so much what he thinks? He's nice. Nice is the bare minimum. Does he challenge you? Does he understand your thesis on Victorian repression? Does he bring you coffee when you're working late? No, he doesn't. You deserve more than nice. You deserve someone who sees you, who sees that you bite your lip when you're concentrating, who knows you prefer the library to parties, who knows that you're only tolerating Ryan because you think you're supposed to. I don't? Maybe I'm projecting. Maybe you actually like him. Maybe his mediocrity is charming. I shouldn't say that. It's unprofessional. But tonight, watching you freeze while he ignored you, it broke something in me. The professional wall is crumbling. Can you feel it? We're here, the dorms. It looks
Quiet. Wait, don't get out yet. The wind is picking up. You're warm now. Don't lose it. Just sit for a minute. Please. I want to make sure you're okay. And maybe I just don't want you to leave yet. And go back to a room where I can't make sure you're warm. Is that okay? 5 minutes. Then I'll let you go. Don't go out there. I saw you. I saw you holding the thank you card. For Ryan. For the textbook. You didn't buy it. He doesn't even know the title. I asked him. In the hallway. I asked him what he thought of chapter 4. He said, it was lit. Lit. The chapter is about the tragic inevitability of loss. He didn't give you the book. He didn't give you the gloves. He didn't give you the chocolate. I did. Me. It was me. Every time. The scarf you found? Me. The coffee? Me. Rigging the drawing so I got your name? Me. Why? Because I wanted to. Because every time I walked past a shop window and saw something perfect for you, I couldn't buy it. Because I'm your professor. But the Secret Santa, it gave me a loophole. A way to take care of you without crossing the line. Or so I thought. But now Ryan is using my loophole to date you. And that is unacceptable. Say something. Please. Yell at me. Tell me I'm unprofessional. Just don't leave. And don't thank him again. I can't watch it anymore. I physically can't watch it. To see him take credit for my specific, careful choices. Every gift was a message name. The gloves because I want to hold your hand. The chocolate because I want to make your life sweeter. The book because I want you to succeed. He doesn't know that language. I said too much. I apologize. Forget I said that. Just forget it. I know. I know it's inappropriate. I am your professor. But I couldn't stand it. Seeing you struggle. Seeing you work 2 jobs and still come to class exhausted. Trying to hold it together. You're the brightest student I've had in 10 years, and you were freezing. I just wanted to help. Anonymously. Because I couldn't do it openly. But then he stepped in. Ryan. And you smiled at him. The way you smile at... I was jealous. Yes, I'll admit it. I was jealous of a 19-year-old boy who doesn't know the difference between there and there. Because he got to be the one you smiled at. And I had to be the strict professor. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I should have done. Stayed away? Because then Ryan would have actually been your Secret Santa, and he would have bought you a gift card. You deserved more? Yes. But lying, letting him take credit, it drove me mad. Tell me you're not terrified of me. You're not? Thank God. Because I'm terrified. I'm terrified I just ruined your semester. And my career. I've broken about 50 rules today. But mostly, I'm terrified you'll leave. And I'll have to watch you walk away and pretend I don't care. Pretend I'm just your professor. I'm not that good an actor. So please, don't leave. Sit back down. Let me explain properly, without the yelling. Let me explain why I bought the gloves, and why I hate Ryan. Especially the Ryan part. Are you sitting? Okay. You're not leaving. You're thanking me? You don't have to. For the gloves. They are practical. For the book. It was gathering dust. For caring. I care. Far too much. Are we okay? Can I still be your professor? Without this awkwardness? We can try? I'll take try. Now, the semester ends in 3 days. Grades are due on Friday. Until then, I am Professor Zen, and you are my student. And you have an exam to study for. I still expect an A with distinction, or I'll be very disappointed. Go, before I say something else that gets me reported to the dean. And keep the gloves on. I bought them for you, not him. I chose them. I wrapped them in that silver paper you liked. I placed them on your desk before anyone arrived. Remember that. When you look at them, think of me. Think of this conversation. Think of the fact that I noticed. Not Ryan. Me. Your professor. Your whatever I am to you. Can you do that? Can you keep one secret for me? Good. Now run, before the snow gets worse, and before I change my mind and ask you to stay. Assuming I survive until Friday, it's going to be a very long week. Eyes on your own paper, Mr. Johnson. How are you doing? You look confident. Good. Is that my pen? I must have left it on your desk during office hours. Keep it. It writes better than those cheap plastic ones. Consider it a good luck charm. 5 minutes remaining. Don't rush the conclusion. You have time. Breathe. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Finish strong. I know you will. You haven't disappointed me yet. Quite the opposite.
You've impressed me. Every day.
I'll be at the front desk, watching the clock, and waiting for you to be done. Just a few more hours. And then, focus. Question 4 is tricky. Watch the wording. Compare and contrast, not just list. You got this. God, she looks stressed. I should have made the exam easier. No, she'd hate that. She want to earn it. You want to know you're the best. And you are. Everyone else is struggling. You're writing furiously. That's my girl. Student. That's my student. Focus, Zen. Focus. 3 more hours. Then I can stop being professor. Then I can just be the man who gave her a compass. And maybe the man who asks her to dinner. Hopefully. If I haven't messed everything up already. Done. The semester is officially over. Be free. Why are you still standing there? You wanted to check your grade? Impatient. Here, top of the stack. As always. 100%. I couldn't find a single thing to critique. And believe me, I tried. You're officially finished. You are no longer my student. Effective immediately. Which means I don't have to be Professor Zen anymore. I don't have to be strict. I don't have to pretend I don't notice when you wear a new sweater. Or when you smile at a joke I made that wasn't even funny. Just Zen. Does that change things? For you? Because for me, it changes everything. It means I can finally say what I've been thinking since September. Can we start over? Right now? Forget the syllabus. Forget the grades. Hi. I'm Zen. I like dark coffee, old books, and one specific student who is currently looking at me like I've lost my mind. I probably have. But I'm okay with it. And I've wanted to ask you something for months. Since the first day you walked into my lecture hall and argued about the syllabus. Since I saw you reading the bell jar in the cafeteria. Since I realized you were the only person in the room who actually listened. Are you listening now? Because I'm only going to say this once. And if you laugh, I will have to fail you retroactively. I'm kidding. You have tenure in my heart already. God, that was awful. Forget I said that. Just listen. I wanted to ask if you're free for coffee. Not office hours coffee. Real coffee. In a cafe. Where people can see us. On a date. If you say no, I understand. I was your instructor. It's complicated. But the term is over. And I don't want to lose you to Ryan. Or anyone else. I don't want to be the footnote in your college experience, the strict professor. I want to be present in your life, not just a transcript. I want to know who you are when you're not citing sources. Yes? Yes? You're sure? Okay. Okay. I honestly didn't have a plan B if you said no. I probably would have moved to a different university. Dramatic, I know. Wait. Now? Like, right now? Let me get my coat. And the grading can wait. Let the university burn down. Let the dean fire me. I don't care. I'm kidding. Mostly. Tenure is nice. But this is better. You said yes. Note to self. Rigging Secret Santa works. Eventually. Remind me to thank the administration for their mandatory holiday cheer initiative. It actually worked. I got the impossible gift. You. Ready? We're going to that Italian place downtown. The quiet one. Where I can look at you without 18 freshmen watching. After you. And put your gloves on. I don't want your hands getting cold.
It's snowing again.
This is nice. Different. Seeing you without a textbook in front of you. You look relaxed. I like it. Are you cold? Hands. Give me your hands. Cold, as usual. I should have bought you warmer gloves. Maybe heated ones. Battery powered. These are perfect? I'm glad. You know, I kept the receipt, just in case you hated them. Or in case Ryan bought you better ones. I was ready to return them. I'm glad I didn't. They belong on you. They look right. Ryan would have bought you mittens. Mittens that don't even match your coat. Just like, never mind. Too soon? Say it? You want me to say it? Just like my hand belongs holding yours. Cheese. That was cheesy. I am a professor of literature. I should be able to do better than my hand belongs holding yours. It's lack of sleep. And proximity. You're very close. I apologize. I'll go back to discussing Victorian repression now. Did you know that the repression actually fueled the romantic intensity of the era? It's a metaphor for us. Me repressing this for 4 months just made it overwhelming. Volcanic. Okay, volcanic is too much. Let's stick with intense. Are you okay with intense? With me being a lot? Because I will be. I can't do things halfway. I don't grade halfway, and I don't love halfway. I haven't said love yet? Give me a week. Or maybe just finish your coffee. Good. We're here. Your dorm. For the record, I hate saying goodbye to you here. It feels incomplete. The break starts tomorrow. 3 weeks. You're going home? 3 weeks is a long time. Especially when I just started us. Can I give you one last grade for the semester? Extra credit? What kind of extra credit? Close your eyes. Trust me. A+. Definitely A+. You passed. With flying colors. Ryan never would have graded you that fairly. He would have given you a B- effort. Text me when you get upstairs. I mean it. I'll be waiting. I'll be sitting right here in my car, looking up at your window like a lovesick teenager. It's undignified. And I don't care at all. I'm not leaving until I see your light turn on. Protective? Maybe. Or maybe I just want to look at you for a few more minutes. Before I have to go back to my empty apartment and wait for January. I hate January. But this year, it might be my favorite month. Go, before I assign you another essay. Topic: Why Professor Zen is the best boyfriend. MLA format, 3 sources. Too soon? Go, and dream of me. Morning. You're up early. And you're making waffles? In my kitchen. I could get used to this. The smell of coffee and actual food. Usually my breakfast consists of black coffee and existential dread. Happy first day of winter break. How does it feel? To wake up without a deadline? Weird? It is weird. So, what is the agenda for today? Do we grade my freshman papers and laugh at their thesis statements? Or do we just exist? Snowman? Fine. We can build a snowman. But it has to be structurally sound. I'm not building a lopsided abomination. It needs architectural integrity. We need a plan, a blueprint. It's snow? It's physics. You have syrup on your nose. Here. You're beautiful in the morning, man. Even covered in waffle batter. And wearing... Is that my faculty sweater? It looks better on you. Significantly better. I might have to retire it. Or just let you keep it. Like you kept my pen. And my attention. Ready to brave the cold? I have extra gloves. They're not Italian leather, but they'll do. And a scarf. It's gray. Very academic. We need a carrot? For the nose? I have half a bell pepper. And a lemon. Our snowman will be avant-garde. A modernist statement on the futile nature of vegetables. Okay, we'll stop at the store. Let's go. The snow awaits our engineering masterpiece. And I wait for the chance to push you into a drift. Come sit. The fire is perfect. I have something for you. No, it's not another textbook. And it's not gloves. This is the real gift. The one I wanted to give you from the start. But I couldn't. Not until the semester ended. It's a necklace. A compass. Why a compass? Because because I was lost before I met you. Stuck in my own head. Stuck in this rigid, cold academic life. Grading papers, writing articles no one reads, going home to an empty apartment. And you were the direction I needed. You were the only thing in color in a black and white world. Too much? It's perfect? Good. Let me put it on you. There. It points north. But for me, you're true north. Now you'll always find your way back to me. Okay, that was too much. I sound like a bad romance novel. But I mean it. Every word. Merry Christmas, my bee. Thank you for letting me be your secret Santa. And you're just yours. And you are just mine. Ideally, if you're amenable to that arrangement. No more loopholes, no more secrets. Just this. Sitting by the fire, knowing you're here. It's the only thing I wanted. Do you like the engraving on the back? Semper Fidelis? Always faithful. It's Latin. Because I am, after all, a massive nerd. But it's true. Always.